I see. Yes, understood. Thank you very much.
Elnon, how'd it go?
It seems as though Miss Amalthea is willing to answer questions. The army said they would contact the guild when they had something useful.
Well, that's good.
It's hard to believe they actually got her to talk. I hope they didn't do anything too unpleasant to her. She still deserves a little unpleasantness, mind. We can leave that to the army, I think. We have some things of our own to talk over. True enough. Well then, first allow me to provide you with your pay for this mission. This includes everything for all the small related tasks you had to undertake as well.
Say, Estelle, do you really think Ren could be? Yeah. She named herself one of the enforcers, the Angel of Slaughter. If she's calling herself that, there's not really any doubt.
There isn't, is there?
Seriously? A little girl like that is one of the society's crazy murder goons? And aren't enforcers supposed to be able to, break you with their pinky? You really don't think they're pulling some kind of trick here, right? No, I'm pretty sure she's telling the truth. Joshua was about Ren's age when Dad rescued him from the society, and he told me he was made to kill way before then. You're kidding me.
Either way, Ren really pulled the wool over our eyes. It seems she's the one who gave Amalthea the gospel, and suggested that they try another coup with that tank.
Seems like she sent all those letters too. I just don't get it though. Why? I'm guessing here, but maybe she thought it'd be fun. Fun? Ren put this experiment of hers together as a tea party, right? And she set things up so that lots of people, especially us, would participate. Sort of like an invitation. That's kind of the feeling I get. Man, that's crazy. I mean, yeah, we're here because of those letters, sure, but I could easily believe our little kitten is capable of such guile. She was, after all, very clever in balancing the amount of sleeping drugs she gave to us as well. Meaning, we'd arrive at the docks at just the right time. She really did put us on some damn puppet strings. So, she's definitely the one who put you guys to sleep? Almost certainly. It was just after I ate one of those cookies Ren got us at the department store that my mind went fuzzy.
That was one hell of a failure on our part. If she'd used poison, most of us would be having this conversation at the sight of She Who Dwells Above.
Yeah.
The failures there is entirely my own. As the person in charge of the mission in the guild house, I should have been far more cautious. Please forgive me.
Oh, come on, Elnon. Everyone's got a bit of blame for this. I don't think any one of us realized just how far the society was willing to go. Yeah, that giant archaism. Even Grandpa would have had a really hard time making something like that. And even then, to make it move like that. And Ren. Oh, Tita. Come on, cheer up. Next time we see her, I'm dragging her off the society feet first. What? Whoa, hang on. 5 years ago, Dad rescued Joshua from the clutches of Ouroboros, and when you taught him what it was like to be happy. I'm Cassius Sprite's daughter, so you know what? I can totally do the same thing. I'm going to drag Ren out of the Society of Ouroboros by the scruff of her neck if I have to. Estelle? Yeah, we will. That's our Estelle. Yeah, that's the spirit.
Ah, such indomitable optimism.
You're making it sound easy, Estelle.
That's just how our Estelle is. Think even your father would be bowled over by such optimism.
Man, I'll say, I'm practically head over heels for you at this point.
Oh, Father Kevin, we've been waiting for you.
Yeah, sorry I'm late. Archbishop Current was not exactly thrilled with me. He got on a really good lecturing tear, so he held me back a bit. What's up? Do I have egg on my face or something? Okay, so you aren't an Ouroboros skull eater or whatever, but you never did answer my question. Who the hell are you really, Kevin?
That is a good question. You never quite managed to give us a straight answer either, Father.
you aren't really just some wandering priest, right? I did promise I'd explain everything to you, Estelle. Right. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Kevin Graham, and I am a priest. But I'm a priest of the Growls Ritter of the Septium Church. A pleasure to properly meet you all. A Growls Ritter?
Oh, beg your pardon, but I would never have imagined someone as young as you to be one of the Holy Growls, Mitter.
Olivier, you know who they are?
You're aware that the church has a duty to take custody of all ancient Zamurian artifacts, yes? Investigation and retrieval of such items is the work of an arm of the church called the Growls Ritter, or the Grail Knights. Their member list is not public knowledge, but they are said to be artifact experts and combat masters to a man.
Dang, you, know a lot about us. I don't know if you call me a master, though. I'm kind of the fresh-faced new guy on the team. Artifact retrieval? Now I get it. That's why you had Mayor Dalmore's staff. Yeah, the Royal Army gave me that for safekeeping when I first came to Liberal. Liberal and the church have an agreement to hand over all artifacts found, you see. The whole reason Archbishop Kurt was kinda ticked off is because I broke that one, mind you. Now I see. Oh, I hope he wasn't too angry. He really saved us, and there wasn't any other way.
Yes, we hardly had time to be picky.
Heh, thanks for that. Anyway, hopefully we can work together a bit more in the future, eh? If you learn anything new about Ouroboros, let's swap info again.
Say, how do you know about Ouroboros anyway?
Well, the main reason I came to Liberal was to investigate the Society. Let's just say we've known about them for a while now. And to be more precise, I came to investigate the Shining Ring, the Oriole, that they seem to be after.
The Oriole? One of the holy septarians granted to the ancient Zamurians by Eidios herself. The legendary artifact that we thought slept beneath Grancel Castle.
Yeah, exactly. There have been some people asking a whole lot of specific questions about the Septarians across the entire continent. That kind of caught the church's eye, let me tell you. And then we learned about the whole hullabaloo with the ruins beneath Grancel Castle and the Oriole during the coup. So they sent me, the fresh-faced and expendable new guy, to see what's what.
So that's the story.
So hang on, you think the Oriole really isn't Liberal?
When we didn't find it beneath the castle, I thought it was just a legend after all.
Do we even know what the heck this thing is beyond the whole Shining Ring deal? Figuring out the truth of the thing is part of my job. So yeah, I wanted to come by today and explain what's up. If anything more happens, let's say we work together.
Now I get it. Yeah, alright, I'd be happy to.
It'd be a big help for us too. This may be just the hand of fate at work if something happens. Do contact us, Father.
Fantastico. Alright, think I gotta go get my ear chewed off some more. See ya, folks.
And he's gone.
He's quite good at putting people off balance in a different way than Olivier. If you ask me, he still needs training. He could stand to be a bit more elegant.
You realize there is exactly zero elegance in your stream of constant nonsense, right?
Still, all this interest in the Oriole. Do you think this has something to do with the gospel experiments the Society's been performing? From what we've heard, it is a definite possibility. On that note, that's 3 of Liberal's regions that have suffered gospel-related experiments now. I fear that nothing Roland nor Bose will avoid their touch at this point.
Good point. It seems like things are pretty calm here now. You think it's time for us to move on?
Meaning we should get to either Roland or Bose.
Yes, hello. This is the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. What? Oh, I see. Understood. We'll be on our guard. Yes, take care. Something going on, Elnon?
They finally get something out of their little coup lover?
No, this is different, though perhaps not unrelated. The Sky Bandits have appeared in Bose.
What?
The Intelligence Division and the Bandits? Heck of a busy night. Where did they show up? the fort they used as a base in the Bose Canyons, apparently. The army had repurposed it as a training ground, but it seems they stole back the ship they used to use and escaped. You're kidding. Oh ho, that would be the one Mueller went to retrieve.
Wait just a second. Isn't this, like, really convenient timing? Does the Society have a hand in this too?
I can hardly deny the possibility at this point. In any case, it may be wise for you to travel to Bose.
I'll say.
That seems a good a plan as any. We have no real way of knowing when or where the next crisis will strike.
Yeah. Wait, Shara, you're coming along?
Now that the intelligence division has basically been dealt with, my job is done, more or less. It's pretty clear the agents of Ouroboros are beyond any one of us, so I thought I'd tag along to help out a bit, unless you object.
No, not at all.
Heh, I'm looking forward to seeing the Silver Streak in action.
Ha 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 ha! At last, Shara has come willingly into my arms.
Thank you, Sherazard.
No, it's no trouble.
Oh, Annalise, are you coming too?
Sorry, I'm afraid not. Kurt's group should be getting back from their training soon. I'm gonna team up with them again.
Oh, okay.
Team up? Does that mean you'll be working against the Society too?
Yeah, I think we're going to look into finding their base.
Base?
Given Ouroboros' movements and actions to date, they must have some sort of base of operations somewhere in Liberal. Until we find that and take it down, this game of cat and mouse will simply never end. I have a feeling we'll be working even more closely with the army in the weeks to come.
A base, yeah, for starters. They need somewhere to store and fix up that huge archaism. They'd have to have somewhere pretty decent just for maintenance.
Yeah, makes sense to have 2 anti-society teams going then.
Well, I guess Kurt's team is going to need plenty of firepower too. Can't complain about them getting Annalise in that case.
Sorry. Once we find those snarky jerks, I'm sure we'll need a lot of help to beat them. We'll fight them together then, okay?
Yeah, we will.
Hooray! Those silly little flying machines were no match for us. Thanks, Pater Mater. You go to sleep for a bit, okay? Though... I'm back. I went and did that experiment, just like you asked.
I know. You did a very good job. You got a little creative with it, too. A tea party?
It's 'cause you told me not to kill anyone this time. I had to do something to make it a little less boring, and I thought a tea party would be lots of fun. And it was. We had tea and crumpets and explosions.
Oh, ladylike, Ren. So, how did the experiment itself go?
I think it went okay. That mean guy from the church kind of spoiled it with a nasty trick. But it was fine otherwise. We can use them in real combat if we want.
Very good.
I thought we couldn't make lots of gospels though. How are we gonna use them as weapons if we can't?
Mass production of them isn't necessary. These tests are simply to determine the full capabilities of the Gospels. We aren't trying to make a weapon out of it.
Really? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me either way. Have you found Joshua yet?
I think we have. A number of the dolls we sent out to act as a diversion were destroyed. It's very likely he's responsible.
So he's still hiding. Oh, I'm good at playing hide and seek, but I'm not as good as Joshua. I hate this. Why is he being so stubborn? Why can't he just come back home to the society? To us?
Well,
It's weird too. The professor said it's all Estelle's fault Joshua won't come back. but she told me she's been looking for Joshua too. Why would she say that if she's keeping Joshua from coming back to us?
Ren, I wouldn't be so quick to accept everything the professor says.
Huh?
Truth can change depending on one's perspective, just as how people can see different shapes on the same moon.
You mean like how some people see a face and others see a crab?
That's right. The professor's truth may be different from your truth. You need to reach for your own truth based on what you yourself see and feel.
Sounds confusing, but I think I get it. I really like Estelle. I liked everyone, actually. They're nice and they gave me snacks. Tito was fun to play with, too. I don't even feel like murdering them.
Very good. You're a good girl, Ren.
Hehe.
Indeed, you're a very good girl, Ren, and a very good worker.
Oh, hi, Professor and Campanella.
Hello there, Ren. Looks like you had a good time in Grand Sylvan.
Yeah, kinda. If I knew you were coming, I would have invited you. It was a lot of fun, you know.
Now I feel bad that I missed it. I had to put on a nice little puppet show for some lady bracers. It wasn't nearly as enjoyable as what you did, I think.
Perhaps you should have reserved the better seat ahead of time, Campanella. By the way, Ren, I couldn't help but overhear. You said you're rather fond of Estelle.
Sure I am. She wasn't nearly as nasty a person as you said, Professor. She's nice.
Aha, Ren. It's not nice to put words in people's mouths. I never said she was a bad person. If anything, I agree with you. She is both a charming and fascinating young lady. I simply said that she's part of the reason Joshua has yet to return to us. Wouldn't you agree, Lo? I won't deny that she's part of the reason, yes. Well then, that should clear things up. What do you think, Ren? Given the circumstances, shouldn't we make Estelle one of our friends? What?
Make Estelle one of our friends? Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. She's kind of on the weak side right now, but if we teach her how to kill right, I bet she'd be really powerful. And if Estelle joins us, Joshua will come back, right?
I think it's safe to assume as much.
Oh, Professor, I always knew you had great taste. Delicious.
That's going a little too far with your jokes, Professor. Remember, all who serve the society must do so of their own free will. That is one of the core laws of Ouroboros. You need not remind me of the Grand Master's edicts, Lo. Do you really think that I, an Anguis, would break such a law? Neither you nor Joshua were forced into anything, were you? In any case, breaking her will would be so dissatisfying. When she joins us, it will be entirely of her own volition.
And next up, Bose. If we're ready, shall we head to the port?
Well, the Royal Army's on the bandit case too, remember. For once, we aren't feeling the squeeze to get somewhere.
That's true. So let's take our time to finish up stuff in Dingo. Huh? Niall? And Dorothy? Estelle?
Thought we'd miss you. We stopped by the guild, but they said you left already. Glad we managed to catch you before your flight.
What's wrong? I thought we told you everything about the case last night.
It ain't that. We got something to tell you personally. You mind speaking with us, alone like?
Me? Shara? Go ahead, Estelle. Hear them out. I'll be sure to save you a seat. Thanks, Shara. Good day then, Niall, Dorothy.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so what's all this about? What's so... Olivier, why are you still here? Ah, think of me as a stone in the pavement, a butterfly gracing the wind. Please, speak freely. Pay me no mind.
I swear.
That's one hell of a talkative stone.
I thought this might be the case when I didn't see him bored. But Shara, just a... Let's get you to your seat, my dear Lenheim.
He's the same as always then.
Pretty much. Dorothy, you look kind of out of it. Even more so than usual, I mean. What's wrong? I thought you were off taking photos in Bose.
Yeah, I just got back this morning. Estelle?
Wait, I remember. You were off at that old fort in the Misty Valley. The ones they're using as a military train. Wait, isn't that...
Finally twigged to it, yeah? That's the base the bandits raided last night. Dorothy here was literally on the scene when those thugs took their ship back.
Oh, man. Okay. So you came out here to tell us what happened? Aw, thanks. I appreciate it.
To tell you what happened, you might say that.
Huh?
Hell with it. It's 1,000 words or a picture. Dorothy, hand it over.
Yes, sir. Estelle? Don't go crazy about this, okay? Pictures don't always tell the whole truth forever, or something. Or did I just insult myself?
What's all this about? Why do you look so serious?
I, took this picture.
Let's see. I recognize Miss Tomboy, the bandit over there. And that would be... What?
I'm holding off giving this photo to the army for the moment. I won't run it in the paper either. I'll let you deal with it how you want.